This is my wallet, and these are all the cards that are in it for Q4 2024, and I'll tell you why each one of these cards deserves a spot in this wallet. I've sorted these cards in a few ways, whether they're earning me a welcome bonus, a rotating category card, I just really like the card for the spending multipliers, or for various reasons why they're in my wallet. So starting out with the first one in my wallet, the American Express Business Gold card. I would not recommend this card to very many people. It's mostly in my wallet to earn a welcome bonus of 150,000 American Express membership rewards points when I spend $10,000 in the first 3 months of holding this card. And there's other reasons why I like this card too. I mean, there's a few good spending categories and there are some credits to hopefully offset that $375 annual fee, but really I want 150,000 AMEX points, so that's why it's in there. And I only have 10 days left to meet that minimum spend, and I'm about $800 to $1,000 short, so I will need to be making a purchase on that very quickly. And then for the rest of Q4, I need another card because I want to earn another welcome bonus. And the card I'm thinking about applying for is the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited card. This one, yes, I do have it in my hand right now, but I do want another one because that welcome bonus of 90,000 Chase points for spending $6,000 in the first 3 months is so appealing. And of course, I could get a referral bonus as well because my wife could refer me to this card because she has an Inc. business card. So if you add the referral bonus of 20,000 points that my wife could earn with the 90,000 Chase points from meeting the minimum spend, that's 110,000 Chase points that I would love to have in my account. I don't know for sure if I'm going to apply for this one, but it's looking likely. There's another card out there that I might want to get for a welcome bonus, and that is the US Bank Triple Cash card because it has a welcome bonus of $750 after you spend $6,000 in the first 180 days. I'm only going to get this card if I look at my most recent Chase approvals and realize I've been getting a lot of Chase cards recently and I might need to switch it up just a little bit, give Chase a slight break so that I don't go overboard with them. So maybe the US Bank Triple Cash card or maybe the Inc. Unlimited card from Chase. And now that's all the welcome bonus cards because that'll take me up until the end of the year to meet those minimum spends. But I do have plenty more cards in my wallet. And now let's get on to the rotating category cards. And I only have one card in this category where I can earn 5% cash back in rotating categories. This is the Chase Freedom Flex. And I've had this card for a while, and every single quarter Chase refreshes what you are going to earn 5% cash back in every single quarter. So for Q4, you can earn 5% cash back at McDonald's, PayPal, pet shops and vet services, and select charities. Now, I'm not really sure about 3 of those 4 and how much I'm actually going to spend, but for PayPal, I am so happy that this is a part of Q4 because I feel like you can use PayPal to pay for pretty much anything these days. You can pay for general online purchases at pretty much any website, or what I did most recently, I used PayPal to pay for my car insurance that renews every 6 months. And so I had a massive payment due on there, and I was able to use PayPal for that. And that's it for the rotating category cards. Now on to spending category cards, and there's a ton here. So I have the Capital One Venture X card in my wallet because it is an extremely important part of my credit card strategy. Yes, there is a $395 annual fee with this card, but it's offset by a few things like the $300 travel credit and the 10,000 bonus anniversary miles. And what I'm using it for this quarter is to earn 2 times miles on every single purchase. And I have actually been using the cover travel purchases feature where I make a travel purchase with this card and then I get reimbursed at 1 cent per point in the form of a statement credit. And so yes, not the best use of Capital One miles, but I had been spending a lot of money on travel recently and I just wanted some of that money back into my account, and that's what I've been using it for right now. While we're talking about Capital One, we should talk about the Saver One card. This is one of my favorite cards that I have in my wallet and my favorite no annual fee card right now, just because of how versatile it is, earning 3 times points in a ton of categories. But right now in October 2024, it's the last full month that I can take advantage of the 10% cash back on Uber and Uber Eats purchases and my Uber One membership. That's all expiring in November, so I have to take advantage of it while I still have it. And it's been a really good ride. I've used it a ton for Uber, and it's been a fantastic card for that. But it is ending, so I'm going to have to find different uses of this card, but that's okay because it still earns cash back in a ton of categories that I like. And then we have the American Express Amazon Business Prime card, where it earns me 5% cash back at Amazon. And this is a card I picked up recently. My wife is the one that applied for it, and we got a $200 Amazon gift card when we got approved, no minimum spend required. And I still have a little bit of that gift card left over, so I'll be using that card for the gift card, and then any business purchases I want to make at Amazon will go on that card after that. But any personal Amazon charges will most likely go on the Chase Amazon Prime Visa. This is also going to earn 5% cash back at Amazon, and then we can get 5% cash back on all of our Amazon purchases, whether it's personal or business. Next up, we have another American Express Business Gold card. This is in the rose gold fashion. This is my wife's card, and we earned a nice welcome bonus on this card, just like the first card I mentioned in this video, which is mine. So really, this card is only in my wallet to get that $20 a month flexible business credit. We usually just use this at Grubhub. We try to spend as little money as possible on Grubhub, but that usually ends up being around $30 or so every month, and then we get a statement credit of $20 back every month. And if we just put the Grubhub purchases on the business gold card, we are going to be earning 4 times points for that purchase, because dining is one of the 4 times points earning categories, as long as it's one of your top 2 eligible spend categories. Then we have another American Express card. This is the Hilton Honors card. It comes with a $0 annual fee, and American Express is actually running a limited time offer right now with an elevated bonus on this card and all of the other Hilton cards that they have. And this one is in my wallet just because American Express loves when you put purchases on their cards. They seem to really enjoy getting those swipe fees, and so for this reason we do put at least 1 purchase on this card every single month. Right now our monthly Netflix subscription is going on the Hilton Honors card, and yes, it does only earn 3 times points in the everything else category, but it's okay because it's a small purchase. And just a quick reminder, I do have referral links in the description if you want any of these cards. Using the referral link is a huge way to help support the channel, and I thank you for doing that. Our next card is the Chase Inc. Business Preferred card, and I love this one because it earns 3 times points in the broad travel category. So whether you're getting a hotel, a flight, an Airbnb, anything like that, you'll earn 3 times points. Now my next card I want to talk about is the American Express Blue Business Plus, and this is similar to the Capital One Venture X that earns 2 times miles in every purchase. Well, this earns 2 times American Express points on every single purchase. So I like to use my Venture X for any miscellaneous expenses on the personal side, and then I can use this Blue Business Plus for any miscellaneous purchases on the business side. And I'm not putting a ton of spend on a lot of these cards, mainly putting my spend on the welcome bonus cards, but it's always nice to have these in my wallet if I do decide to use them. Now we have what I'm calling the certificate cards. These ones I'm going to be using for very specific reasons in order to get some money back from the annual fee. The first one is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. This card has a $95 annual fee, and it helps out a little bit that there is a $50 hotel credit when you go through the Chase travel portal. So let's say that you spend $60 on a hotel in one night, You might end up spending more than that depending on where you are, but you'll get a $50 statement credit after you make that purchase. I have about 6 months or so to use up this $50 hotel credit because you get it every single year, and then you get another one when you pay the annual fee again. And now we're talking about the IHG cards from Chase. This is the business card that I have, and then I also have the personal card, but I like the business card design better. So with each one of these cards comes with an anniversary free night that you can use at IHG properties worldwide, up to 40,000 IHG points for that night. And then if your hotel room is more than 40,000 IHG points, then you just have to pay the remaining balance from the IHG points that you already have in your account. I've had both of these cards for over a year now, and so I do have 2 free nights to use, and I have booked hotel rooms to stay in, but unfortunately I had to cancel them because my travel plans changed, and so now I need to use them on some property in the next 6 months. And there's a pretty good chance that I end up using them in Q4 of 2024. And now we can talk about status cards, because I do have the American Express Platinum card. It's a really expensive annual fee, $695, but I don't really put a ton of spend on this card because I mainly just use it for the lounge access perks that it gives me, and then other various credits throughout the month and the quarter and the year. So I don't pull this card out of my wallet very often unless I'm going to an airport lounge, which I'm definitely going to be doing in Q4. And I don't know exactly where I'm going yet, but I know that I'm definitely going to be taking a trip in the next 3 months. And speaking of my upcoming trips, I have the United business card in my wallet because most likely in the next 3 months, I will be flying United Airlines, and I will want to be using points for that if the deal makes sense. And this card helps me get reduced fares on some flights that I'm looking at. So if you go to united.com, assuming you already have a United credit card, you can go in, search for the flights that you want to take, and sometimes you will have a discounted rate for that flight and route you want to go on. Those are the 16 credit cards I have in my wallet, but I also have other things like this global entry card that I use when I'm returning to the United States from an international destination, and that helps me skip customs, and it's really the best. And then we have a Fidelity Cash Management Visa debit card, and I just use this to get fee-free withdrawals at ATMs worldwide because they reimburse those fees that the ATM charges. And then I also have a backup debit card in case that card doesn't work for whatever reason, but it's never failed me. And so those are all the cards I have in my wallet, but there is one that I didn't mention in this video because I don't actually have it yet, but I will make sure to update you in an upcoming video this week. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one.